of data, and you can also do a limited form of geoqueries, like bounding boxes, which are really great for querying stuff based on maps or locations. So here's what's happening when we do a query. So we've got that view index that we created before in an earlier slide. The CBL query object is going to be looking into that index and finding the key range that we requested. There's a CBL live query, that's that subclass that's kind of wrapped around it, that's doing the live monitoring of the database. Then the CBL UI table source class is this utility class we provide that acts as the glue between the query and a UI table view. It isn't magic. We even give you the source code to it, so you can customize it if you want, but it's the kind of functionality that a large number of apps need. So we just gave it to you as something to either use or base your code off of. And then that acts as the data source for the UI table view, which in turn will display the data in the app. So back to the previous slide about the live query. So here, first line, we create our live query. And you do that by just creating a query in the regular way and then saying as live query, which will give you a new live query object that wraps around it. Then this self.data source, as you can see down in that little inset thing, that's defined in our header as being a property. That's a CBL UI table source object. So we set up its query, telling it to drive itself based on that query. And then we also set the label property of the data source, meaning that the text property of the document is the one that we want to display as the primary text in the table view. As a bit of an aside, this was a little brainstorm that Chris had. We show you a really handy little idiom for combining the view creation and the view querying